You ever notice how every time a mass shooting happens, the media won't shut up about it? They'll run it on loop, plaster it across every screen, and tell you we need more gun control, but when an armed citizen stops a mass shooting, there's nothing. Well, I just got my hands on a new study that absolutely wrecks the anti-gun argument. That good guys with guns don't stop bad guys. And if you believe what the media tells you, you're about to get your mind blown. So my good friend John Lott and his team at the Crime Prevention Research Center just dropped a bombshell study on armed citizens stopping active shooters. And this thing completely demolishes every fear-mongering excuse the anti-gun crowd throws at us. You know the nonsense I'm talking about too. Civilians will just shoot the wrong person. Police might mistake them for the shooter. Turns out that's all a lie. Because Lott and his team dug through every reported case of concealed carry permit holders stopping an active shooter from 2014 to 2023, and the numbers? Yeah, well, they tell a completely different story. Let's start with the big one. You see, armed citizens almost never make the mistake that gun control activists warn you about. Out of 180 cases where a permit holder stopped an active shooter, only one, 0.56%, involved a bystander being shot. One, civilians didn't get in the way of police at all. 0 cases. And only one permit holder, 0.56%, had their gun taken from them. So much for the idea that armed citizens are a liability. Now compare that to the police. Over the same period, 27 officers were killed while trying to stop active shooters. 100 more were wounded in shootouts with attackers. And get this, there were 4 cases where police accidentally shot the wrong person, including other cops. So let's get this straight. The people who are highly trained professionals, quote unquote, according to the anti-gun crowd, say we should only rely on them, and they're the ones more or less making the mistakes and not the armed citizens. It's kind of interesting. Now, I'm not saying the police are bad and they're all shitty. I'm just pointing out what the data says. And this whole thing right here is why I say defending America isn't just a statement. It's a declaration, a bold reminder that patriotism isn't a trend. It's an obligation, it's a duty. That's why I designed the new Defend America collection that's available right now at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. This collection is actually so new, I don't even have any of it yet. We live in a time when standing up for America is often met with criticism and backlash, but we're not here to blend in. We're here to defend the values that made this country great: freedom, hard work, and resilience. At the heart of this design, the AR-15, more than just a firearm, it represents self-reliance, the spirit of independence, and the right to protect our freedoms and loved ones. The Defend America movement isn't just about words, it's about action. It's about taking pride in the land of the free and the home of the brave, honoring the sacrifices of those who came before us, and committing to protecting the ideals that they fought for. The Defend America design comes in hats, drinkware, and hoodies for those who stand unapologetically for liberty, justice, and the right to pursue the American dream. If you're ready to show the world that you're proud of this nation and that you'll stand against anything that threatens its core values, then this is for you. Because Defend America isn't just a slogan, it's a promise to stay strong and to stay united and to stay free. Now, back to this study. You see, the study doesn't just prove that armed citizens can stop mass shooters, it also shows why they're so effective. It's simple: numbers and proximity. There are way more armed civilians than police officers. If something bad happens, who's more likely to be there first? A random cop who might be 5 to 10 or 20 minutes away, or the guy in the store who's already armed? Even in a police-heavy city like New York, where cops are on every street corner, they still can't stop all the crime because they can't be everywhere at once. And let's be real, when seconds count, the police are, the rest are minutes away. Now, look at Israel. They understand this concept so well that they actively encourage civilians to be armed. Over there, the government knows that the best first responder is the person who's already there. So it's not some wild theory, it just works. It's been working, and this study proves it. Now let's talk about why you never hear about this on CNN. When a mass shooting happens, the media runs wall-to-wall coverage for days, but when an armed citizen stops a shooting, nothing. I literally just covered a story where an armed citizen stopped a mass shooter in Virginia.
20 seconds. That's how long police say it took an off-duty federal agent to react to the shooting, draw their own weapon, and shoot and kill the man police say already had shot 2 people.
Police say the suspected gunman, 28-year-old Justin Barber of Crozet, entered this parking lot and used an AR-15 style rifle to fatally shoot 2 people.
And guess what? Nobody talked about it. Not CNN, not MSNBC, not even some of the so-called neutral outlets. Why? Because it destroys the narrative. The media isn't in the business of telling the truth. They're in the business of pushing whatever agenda that they're deciding to push at the moment. And that agenda, generally speaking, is usually leaning towards anti-gun, if not completely being anti-gun. Now, before I wrap this up, I want to remind you one more time, the Defend America collection is live right now at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. And in case you're wondering, yes, the hat that I'm wearing right now is from the Keep America Tactical collection. Now, if you want to know where to get this, it's also at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. We have it in all 50 states, but the Defend America is also there as well. Because this isn't just another piece of merch. This is about standing up for freedom, self-reliance, and the Second Amendment. If you believe in protecting the rights that built this country, go ahead and grab yours today by clicking the link in the description section of this video. We got the hats, we got the hoodies, the drinkware, all of it. Because patriotism isn't a trend. It's an obligation. Now look, this video is going to probably get suppressed. You already know that. So if you want people to see the truth, hit the like button, drop a comment, and share this video. Because if the media won't tell people what's really going on, we have to. And if you're not already carrying, I don't know what else to tell you. Train, get your permit, and be ready because no one is coming to save you. You are your own first responder. One thing's for certain and 2 things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.